Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope all of you have finished up that morning routine and you're off to a great start this week. Have you brushed your teeth, gotten dressed down to the lace-up shoes, shined your sink, got your laundry going? All those things help you get that day moving quickly. What's for dinner tonight? Do you even know? Have you got a menu plan? For us, we've got a ball game tonight, so we're going to do taco soup this afternoon. Have it ready to eat so that we can get off to the ball game on time. So this week, it looks like I'm going to be juggling a lot of different appointments and basketball games. So I don't know about you guys, but sometimes life gets a little bit busy. We are entering the last week of the month, and today we're going to do some zone missions in the living room or family room. Depends on which of those two rooms need attention. If both of them need attention, divide and conquer. What you're going to do today is just a quick fire drill. Set the timer and go through for 15 minutes and see what you can find to throw away, put away, or give away. Don't get too caught up in pulling out a lot of stuff, but hit those areas where things are just sitting out. If you need to clean under the furniture, we'll do that later in the week, okay guys? But for today, just go in there and see what's in the living room or family room that's out of place. Because I'm sure if you're like me, when you have a busy weekend, our family tends to leave things where they sit and hang out. And that's either the living room or the family room. So if the kids are home and you're a homeschooler, involve them in this task. Set the timer, turn on some fun music, and get it done. I did have a question over the weekend. Somebody's working on a big project in her house, and she's trying to figure out how to put a 15-minute philosophy into play with a big project where you've got a deadline, where you need to have it done by a certain date for whatever reason. So I wrote on the blog this morning a little bit about when we've done a couple renovations in the house. One happened because a pipe burst, so it was not one of those things that we were seeking to do. But when the pipe burst in the bathroom wall, it got up under our laminate flooring. And the way it's connected, the water just saturated underneath between the laminate flooring and our concrete slab. And it messed up flooring in 5 rooms. And that's a pretty big ordeal. We had to go through several hoops with insurance before they would decide what we needed to do. And I had to learn to work around having a big mess in my house that really wasn't anything I could control, and do things in 15 minutes at a time. And what I found is using those 15 minutes, helping me switch gears to do something else, have a little break, really did work. And my routines were so in place, if there was something I couldn't do, then I just moved to the next thing automatically. So I don't know about you guys, but sometimes we get off track because a certain step doesn't happen. And when the kitchen was torn apart and I didn't have access to my sink for a week, there's no shine in the kitchen sink, but we were using the bathroom sink a lot to rinse things, so that became the sink I was shining. Even though in the morning it was getting a swish and swipe, at night it was getting the shine I would do for my kitchen sink. So you still use those 15 minutes at a time. You just don't let it get out of control where you've spent 5 or 6 hours so concentrated on what you were doing that you forget to drink water, you forget to take a break, and you don't do anything else. For me, that laundry's still got to go unless my laundry room is just not functional. So I've got to keep that moving along each day. We've got to eat. And during that time, for 30 days, we did not have access to the kitchen where I could cook and clean. It was a really bad situation, and we ate a lot of takeout, and that is not my preference, guys, not a bit. But we still managed to make it work. And we got back to our routines once the house was put back together. So if you find yourself in the midst of home renovations, preparing for a move, or moving into a new house, still use those 15 minutes and be kind to yourself. Don't overdo it, because what's going to happen is you're going to hurt yourself in the end doing it that way. Good morning, Kathy, Lori. Let's see who else has been here. It's good to see you guys. Lori, home renovations are huge. Last year when we did our countertops, we had the old ones pulled off to get new ones put in, and they told me I would be without my kitchen sink for 2 weeks. And I told them, I said, I can really do without it for a week, but if we can, any way possible, work it out where we can have those counters installed and my sink installed within a week, I would be so happy. And they worked with me, and they were able to do it. So, sometimes being really nice and asking good, hard questions when you're doing a renovation project and you're dealing with subcontractors, ask for what you really want and need. Sometimes they can work with you, sometimes they can't. But I was very blessed to only be without it for a week last year when we did that. And it's totally worth it in the end. It's just a pain in the middle. You guys know what I'm talking about. Good morning, Carol and Cynthia. Great to have you guys. And I am running a little bit later today than normal because I went ahead and got my long run in today. Tomorrow's looking yucky. And I've got a child not feeling great today. So a little bit off schedule, but it's okay. I've still done my routine, and I'm just being flexible with him on his routine this morning as he gets going, and we kind of see what pans out with how he's feeling. Home blessing today. I've got a lot of sunlight that's coming in. I'm trying to block it with a piece of paper, so guess we'll keep doing that. For your home blessing today, wash those sheets. If you find out that you've got time to do some of your other home blessings and you're struggling other days of the week to get them done, go ahead today and knock out half of them. Spend 30 minutes doing home blessings. Involve your kids. Turn on the music. You can make it fun and get it over with. I do my dusting in just a couple of minutes because I don't get caught up in the details. And if you've been putting that dusting off, sometimes it's just hard to get restarted, guys. So put that down first thing. Get it over with. Then you can pat yourself on the back for a job well done. If it's the floors, go ahead and do those first. But if you find that every week you've got one home blessing or two that's getting pushed off, go ahead and knock it out, get it over with, and then don't worry about it again for another week. Good morning, Julie and Anna and Lori. You got a sick kid too. Sorry to hear that. And Anna says that her routine's done, her sheets are changed, and the old sheets are washed. Fantastic. I've got my washer going in the background right now, everybody. So it'll be moving along soon over to the dryer, and we'll get her done. But I hope you guys had fun over the weekend. On Friday, I wrote about Family Fun Day and doing something together on Saturdays. And so this Saturday, the boys and my husband had a morning thing with a men's conference, and in the afternoon, we had basketball games. So we managed to have our Family Fun Day, even though it was a little bit busy. It was okay. We got it all worked out, and I didn't do any big home projects, because I worked during the week to get them done so I didn't have to worry about it on Saturday or Sunday. And that's what I want for all of you, is to get these things done during the week, a few minutes at a time, so you can have a great time on the weekends and not worry about it all. So, happy Monday, everybody. Go do whatever it is you've not wanted to do with your home blessings, okay? Just go ahead, get it done, come back and give me a post and let me know you did it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.